Gadzooks! I just had a realization. Everything I do is coding. What do you mean coding, right? Well, that's exactly my point. What do I mean? Let's get serious. So I'm standing here, walking around really, studying my beer information for my beer test, and I'm encoding and doing my mnemonic memory encoding, and I'm sitting here reviewing memory palaces and such. And then I started writing something down. I was looking into another book to reference an old memory palace thing and clarify some information for encoding, right? Where you take information, you turn it into pictures, so that all you have to do is remember the picture and then take it apart and you know the information. So, for example, this card here is English IPA. An English IPA is represented by Christopher Hitchens. So instead of having to think English IPA, I think Christopher Hitchens, and I see him inside at the red box in front of Walgreens. That's his location because he's in order with the other beers that start with C. So that's the kind of idea. So I have a character or personality assigned to every beer. So for example, this one is Eisbach. I have Spock as Eisbach. He's got tarot cards. He's on Conan O'Brien. He walks through a Pez door and sticks nails in a mule. And then that all turns into the IBUs and color and ABVs. Anyways, no need to get too deep on this, Christian. Okay, I won't. So, I'm working on this, and I got my thinking cap on. I'm wandering around. I'm doing my encoding for this beer information, and all of a sudden I hit the thing on the head and realize everything I do is encoding. Listen to the number of different things that I do that is encoding, shall we? So everything I do is coding or secret languages or coding. But I didn't even notice it because they're just things I enjoy doing. First of all, we all know I love Morse code, right? So, if I'm doing Morse code, obviously Morse code is a code, which other people don't understand. It's why I write in Morse code when people are looking over my shoulders. And I want to make notes about them. And then I can revisit it later. Anyways, Morse code is code, obviously. Mnemonic encoding, as I just described, is all encoding and then unwrapping it later. Occult and esoteric studies, unknown. Occult is the word unknown. Occult and unknown and studied. Hebrew gematria, when I'm writing things and don't want other people to know, sometimes I do Hebrew, and then gematria, coding, Freemasonry, right? Freemasonry, Shriner, 32nd degree, all that business, Freemasonry, nothing but coded allegories. Sommelier studies as an industry language, and then you study the code, and then you unwrap it and make it for the public, and then, and same thing for the beer. So everything I do shows that I'm one of those secretive Scorpios. Mercury Scorpio's even worse because Mercury Scorpio likes to go deep on the intense, occult, coded information. I'm sorry if you don't think this is a big deal, but some of us around here actually do. So anyways, that was my big moment. I have to go back to wandering through my mind palaces and getting my five beers reviewed for the day. So, thanks for being here to share in the time of me realizing that everything I do is a coded, intellectual coding affair. Thank you very much. We can all go back to reading the newest issue of Celebrity Magazine, especially if you're one of those who are Scientology curious. Oh my gosh, there's more imagery that we don't understand. What are these? These are symbols which are codes. Symbols by all powers, by all names and images, or all powers awakened and reawakened. Here we are. 2 triangles with an S going through it, Scientology. Even the word Scientology is taken from the Greek. I can't explain all these secret things all at once. But if you need a copy of Celebrity, they've been chasing me down for about 25 years, so I'm always up to date. Thanks for being here. I haven't even had any alcohol today. Maybe that's why I need to like ramp it up a notch. Cheers.